Hello, 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 everyone. All right, who do we have here? We got Philip. Hello, Philip. He says, early bed for me, but wanted to say hi. Hi, Philip. And Tyler and Kimmy and Cheryl. Hello. All right, well, we're going to get started. Got a couple announcements as per usual. Just a quick reminder, August 23rd, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We're going to be doing Thomas Kinkade Disney book and with the Beauty and the Beast page. So there's that. What else? What else? Oh, I had some fun mail arrive. Da, 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 da. The 60 count. Look at that. It's so pretty. And it came just in time for me to use this, which I'm sure some of you, hi Ariane, hi Mia, I'm sure some of you saw on Instagram. I finally put together and finished my color charts. So I made a little page for the front, got it all nice and laminated. I even added some of my metallics at the bottom and like my deco orange and my steel, which aren't on the regular list. There's the Ergosoft. There's the Artesas. Some of them are vertical, some are horizontal. Caran d'Ache, Faber-Castells, Roche and Tombos, Artesa art markers. And right here are the 60 count. Excuse the glare, but it's telling me I'm unable to connect. Let me pull it up on my phone, make sure I'm not missing anything. Give me 1 second. I think we're having just a little bit of lag here, so let me pull it up here, make sure it's all matching up. For some reason my chat is not updating. Well, I don't want to refresh the page and lose the stream, so I am just going to leave it over here. Drop for a second, we're good now? Okay. Well, for some reason my chat on here isn't loading, and I am not entirely sure why. I wonder if I can open up a new window here and just pull up chat here. That could work. Give me 1 second. Mute that. And see if we can pull up live chat here. Give me 1 second. For some reason, on my regular thing, it does not want to load. Looks like internet's fine. Sorry, everyone. Just give me 1 second to try and fix this here. Well, apparently I do too, Ivy. Or Wi-Fi, I said Wi-Fi. I have bad Wi-Fi as well. Buffered for a second and I buffered for a second, restarted my YouTube app. Okay. Yeah, for some reason it disconnected on the part where it shows my actual live stream, but if I were to refresh that, I think that I would lose the stream, so I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to leave chat up on my phone, and I'll keep track on this way, because I think we're still live and everything. So I'll just keep chat up on my phone. All right. Anyway, so I know that there was a question as to whether or not there were actual numbers on these. So if you look... See, let's get down as close as we can here. Okay, nice, some nice super zoom, and we'll focus it here. Okay, there we go. See if it'll let me focus or if I'm too close. There we go. Okay, I know it's super light, but can everybody else see that? It says 038. So it's printed on here. It's just super fine here. Okay. All right. Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, so it's printed. It's just super, super faint. And these are the numbers that I based the color chart on. So I don't have these. Let me grab my older ones and I'll show you the difference. So like I said, these ones that I bought were, a few years ago, and they've lasted me ages. Yeah, tiny writing, exactly. Yeah, barely, but yes. Yeah, you can only barely see it in real life, too. So this isn't the same marker, but so here is, okay, so here's the triplets label, and you turn it just one turn, and then there is super faint, but there's the printed number. On here, there is no printed number. Like on this old one, let's see if we can see on this old one, it's so hard to see even in real life, but it just says like K+5. So anyway, the point is the newer ones do have numbers printed. They just probably could have rethought that printing. Yeah, 038 I think is what it is. So yeah, my new ones have them too. I had a hard time seeing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Donna, there were some technical difficulties at the beginning, but we haven't started anything. We were just going over the fact that the 60 count fine liners have arrived, and then my chat disconnected, so that was fun. So I'm keeping up with chat on the phone tonight, because if I refresh the screen that I have chat on, I think that might end stream, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, but yes, so the 60 count arrived. It's really cool. And I've got the chart all finished with that one. And I was telling everybody that I got it spiral bound. Let's see, we've got the ink conic in here. Yeah, you're not alone, Donna. We haven't hardly done anything yet. The gel pens. See, I just have a few of the Tombow brush pens. I have like 5. And then back here in the very back, we have our comparison charts and our other comparison chart. And then back to the beginning. You know me, don't want to miss a thing. Well, you haven't missed anything, Donna. I was just showing off my my little color chart here. Let's see, what else? Oh, so I've been playing with something, and I have no idea what I'll end up using them for. Maybe like if I ever do a giveaway, we'll put them on there. But I found some sticker paper a while back, and I've been anxious to use it. So I created this little design. Here, let's zoom in a little bit. So these aren't anything that I special ordered or anything. I just had sticker paper. So I created a design, and I finally got some ink the other day. And so I was hand coloring them, but they just didn't look as clean as I would like. Hi, Megan. Welcome. First time over here. Hello. Well, we're so glad to have you. Anyway, so I printed them out in 4 different colors, and then I actually hand cut them out. So I don't know. Maybe I'll use them, you know, if I ever do a giveaway or something and sending something out, you know, just a little something in there, but I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with them yet. In the meantime, I like the way they look, and I've definitely set some, you know, kind of up around my desk / office. So yeah, that was fun. Let's see, I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We're still working on our page from Rachel Reinert's Desert Wonderland. Aw, thanks, Ariane. So keep it in here, so while we're doing it, keep it nice and safe. So I went ahead and colored the rest of the feathers here, like I mentioned. That way we didn't have to sit and color the same thing. All right, so, oh, thanks, Donna. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do with them yet. I have not decided. I like them. I know I want to do something, but as to what, I have no idea. So let's jump right in, and let's go ahead and finish up this flower. Since we put the shading on it already, we might as well go ahead and finish it up, and then we'll dive into the rest of it, okay? And thank you, everyone, for being here. This is going to be great. All right, let's make sure we're in focus here. And we are still using the Staedtler Ergosoft color pencils. So let's get out the ones that we used on the flower, which were, this was the number 61, number 20, let's see, number 10. Did we use any green? No, we didn't use any green. And number 76. Thanks, Tyler. Aw, thanks, Mia. Okay. So we're going to use those 4. I'll get out the comparison chart here. So anybody else keeping up? Okay. So we are using, let's zoom on in here. Oh wait, that's the Prismacolor versus Arteza. We want the Ergosoft one, which is here. Okay, hello Kelly, welcome. Okay, so just as a reminder, so we're working on the flower. We are using number 61, which is Prismacolor equivalent is 995, and Arteza equivalent is 86. We are also using number 20, and Prismacolor equivalent is 993. Arteza equivalent is number 26. We are using number 10. Prismacolor equivalent is 915. And hi, Cheryl, welcome. Unless I already said hi. I apologize if I miss and then I see it again. And yeah, I'm kind of a little scattered tonight. And then Arteza equivalent is number 28. And then last we have the brown, which is number 76. And 76 equivalent for Prismacolor is 946. And Arteza is 118. Okay. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Hiya, hiya, hi. Nice, Donna. I like it. We're working on one of our Rachel Reinert flowers. Let's see. Should have entered or emptied this before stream here. I was using this sharpener with my Artezas last night, and I gotta tell you, they just did not agree with it. I always use my electric pencil sharpener now with the Arteza ones, but I do not like the little handheld sharpener. Hi, Sarah, welcome. Thank you, Kelly. Were you able to get that printed out? Give these a little sharpen real quick. Well, it's Monday, right? Today's Monday? I think today's Monday. How was everybody's weekend? Do anything exciting? I don't know if anybody saw my Instagram, but it was 111 out today. The weatherman reported only 104. It was lies. It was full of lies. I brought the little electric thermostat outside and, you know, kind of left it out for a little bit, go to check on it, and it's 111. I'm like, oh my goodness. Needless to say, we did not go outside today. I debated about, you know, checking the mail, but I was like, nope. I went outside to take a picture of the temperature. That was the extent of my outside today. The Doll 133 for sharpening? Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to check it out. Hello, Pat. Mondays. Oh, good to me. Well, that's good. Oh, thanks, Mia. A tornado warning. Oh, Cheryl, that's scary. Did it ever end up touching down? And we're using number 61. Here, let's lower this a bit more. Closer the better, right? Little super zoom. Was it the chiropractor today? Ooh, I'd love going to the chiropractor. And this was shadowing that we had already added before using the brown number 76. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it's getting better, Pat. Yeah, I'm good, Cheryl. Glad I didn't touch down there. Well, I am just looking forward to the heat letting up. It's supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow, so we'll see if that follows through. And I haven't chosen the exact days yet either, but just when school starts, our schedule's going to change a little bit. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. I'd like to do 4 days a week, 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. That way we kind of have a little bit of something for everyone. But I think I'm going to have to wait to make the schedule until we see how busy we are with the kids' school stuff and whatnot. But that is my goal. Probably evenings, Tuesday, Thursday, and the mornings would be like Monday and Wednesday, or Wednesday and Friday or something. The mornings will be somewhere between the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we'll change evenings to Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I haven't quite figured that out yet. I do know though that any of the mornings will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'm thinking we'll probably shoot for like 9 a.m. Central Time for the morning streams, and then we'll just do our normal 8:30 for evening streams. Was going to Tiny House, but it's next weekend. Oh, how funny. Weekend was good, but next weekend will be hell. Oh, man. Let's see. Greetings all. Sorry I'm late. Just got a new phone. And no worries, Joe Beth. Remember? Here, see? Typing this on my phone now, but exclamation point. Late. There you go. Here we go. There, see, you're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Well, I'm hoping to get a good majority of this done today so that maybe we can work on. Oh, moving. Oh, yeah, that's going to make things pretty busy. So I'm looking at this and I realize we didn't add shadow to this petal here. So as soon as we're done with this pink, we're going to grab that brown. We're going to add that shadow again. Okay, so let's grab our brown. And then number 76. Here we go. All right, and we're back to number 61. Oh, Charlie Roberts has subscribed. Welcome to our coloring family, Charlie. We're working on our little desert bird and Rachel Reinert's Desert Wonderland. Ooh, fun, Kelly. All right, now we're using number 20. Just coloring real lightly. This was not to create any harsh lines. We're definitely going to go over this for a second coat, but first we're going to grab our number 10 yellow here. We'll add in our little yellow bit. There we go. Let's see. Are we having another hiccup here? Is my internet dropping? I think my internet's just having a rough time tonight. Excuse the buffering here. All right, so now we're gonna go back over again for a second layer. just to kind of darken things up again. Sorry for the choppiness, guys. For some reason, I'm having a little bit of internet issues tonight. Hopefully it'll even out here. I realize I've got an extra program running. I don't need to close that. Might help just a tad. There we go. Okay. There we go. Same here, Emily. Wi-Fi is bad tonight. It's something in the system. Gremlins in the YouTube. All right. Now we're gonna grab the number 61. Any ice cream tonight, Mia? Oh, forgot to add a little bit extra brown here. Yep, Wi-Fi gremlins. Ah, your cotton candy blizzard. Okay, now we're gonna grab the 15720. I don't know why I say the 157. They're all 157. It's like I see the number, I feel like I need to read the whole thing. Here we go. All right, there's our other little flower here. All right, so we have finished all of the big flowers. Okay. Let's go ahead and, let's see, what do we want to do next? I'm thinking the bird's head. I missed it, Emily. Will you be doing more streams? Oh, yes, most definitely, Donna. Yeah, for sure. No, I was just saying that the schedule, once school starts, the schedule is going to be changing because the kids will be in school and stuff. And so I will be able to do more daytime streams. So, oh, Mimi is here cuddling and napping. Yeah, so it's just that the schedule's going to be changing, but I'll be doing it probably more often because I'm thinking I want to stream 4 times a week so that I can do 2 evening streams and 2 morning streams so that everybody has a chance to view. And I've been wanting to do more morning streams for a while anyway, because when I do it at this time of night, it cuts out about half the audience because the majority of the people in the UK or, you know, anywhere else in Europe can't watch because it's like, well, 6 hours ahead, or at least the UK is 6 hours ahead of me. And so that's like it's almost 3 a.m. there right now. So if I do, yeah. So if I do morning ones, it'll be more agreeable for everyone. So I'm thinking that I'll do like 2 different pages at the same time. So we'll do a 1 page for morning stream, 1 page for night stream. That way night stream doesn't feel like they're missing out on a page because they can't be there for the morning stream or something. You know what I mean? So we'll have 2 things going on at once, but we'll stream, at least that's my goal, is I want to do 4 times a week. So that everybody has a chance to view it if they want, or follow along, or whatever they want to do. Sounds good, Donna. Yeah, because I know 9 a.m. is early, especially, I mean, if you're on the West Coast, that's like 7 a.m. for you. But 9 a.m. here is 3 p.m. in the UK. So I think the solution is just to do 2 different streams. Yeah, exactly, Mia. Well, and who knows, if I get regular on the UK side, maybe I'll find a UK mod or somebody that wants to manage. I think Kimmy does mornings sometimes. But anyway, the point is, we're going to be doing 2 of them. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to use our brown. we're going to use number 49. And we're going to use, I think we use number, no, I don't want to use that one. I'm going to go with more red. I think it'll actually go in this order here. So we'll use number 76, 29, 49, and of course, number 10. Let's see. Oh yeah, I will be sleeping. Pat says, well, I'm off on Friday, so I'll be looking for good streams in daytime. Sounds good, Pat. Yeah, well, the goal is we'll do morning streams at least twice a week. Mornings are good for you? Perfect. See, we got a good balance. Mia says, way too early. Don't worry, Mia. Okay, so let's see. Equivalents are number 76, as usual. Prismacolor equivalent is 946. Arteza equivalent is 118. We're going to be using number 49. Prismacolor equivalent is 1034. Arteza equivalent is number 10. We'll be using number 10 for Ergosoft. Prismacolor equivalent is 915. And Arteza equivalent is 928. And we'll be using number 29. Prismacolor equivalent is 924. Arteza equivalent is number 49. Me and my dogs will sleep in. Nights are good too. Yeah, so we'll do half and half. I'm just not exactly sure which days yet till we kind of get in the swing of things. So we're going to keep our current schedule for probably about 3-ish more weeks, I think. So like we'll finish this page and then we'll do our next page. And I think after our next page in Daydreams is done, I think that's when we'll switch the schedule and mix it up a little bit. All right, so we're going to use number 76 first. Of these. And I'll make a big announcement too when we officially change schedule. You know, I'll add the events in the group. I'm planning on making not just one in the stories, but on my main feed on Instagram, I'm planning on making an announcement for the new schedule. And yeah, it'll be very well known. We'll update all the information so that nobody's confused as to what times or when. Donna says bingo. There you go. We're just using that number 76 up at the top of these here. That's the brown. That's good, Mia. All right, now we're going to use number 29. Oh, I pre-ordered. I know it's supposed to be out like tomorrow, but so since it's not yet, it's still technically a pre-order. It's not going to show up on the day of. It's going to show up on the 20th. But I pre-ordered Spirit Animals. So I'll have that new Hannah Carlson book. So maybe we can do a page from that too. No idea which page yet because I haven't seen them all, but I think we could definitely do a page from that. Hi, Brittany. Welcome. Switch Wi-Fi. Sounds good. You'll be here tomorrow? Oh, yours will be there tomorrow? That's awesome. Yeah, I heard that a few people's weren't going to happen until the 20th, and so I was like, but I think it's probably pre-order, you know, the order in which you purchased it. Now, I just pre-ordered mine today, so I definitely don't expect, but you're waiting until after they're released? Is there a particular reason, Mia, or you just kind of want to see what's in it? All right, I'm kind of going over the whole thing here to maybe tone down some of this red just a tad. And I'm using the number 49. Hi, Abby. Welcome. Mine says it'll be delivered August 21st. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I assume that it'll be something that I'll enjoy because it's Spirit Animals, and I do enjoy animal pictures, so I assume that she will have more animals in there, you know, heavier on the animals versus, you know, people or plants. I mean, there's always going to be people in the books, but I would assume there'd be a good selection of animals as well. Go. All right, now we're gonna, sounds good, Abby, thank you. Add some of this, and then we're gonna go back over it just a bit. I think we'll go back over it with maybe the red, or maybe we'll grab the pink, I'm not sure. Actually, we're just gonna kind of color over the whole thing, not even specifically in the little spaces. Just like so. So we want it to all kind of have that yellowish sort of tint. All right, we're gonna grab number 25, okay? And I'm gonna go on the sort of left-hand side here to create a bit of shadow with these feathers, okay? And then we're going to do the head after this. There we go. And then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and, well, put that back in frame first. Be handy, right? Now we're going to go ahead and take this brown. This is the number 76, like I mentioned. Okay, and we're just going to kind of lightly shade along the edge here. Not any one feather in particular. We're just kind of darkening the edge a bit, okay? Turn it here. Get it back in frame. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we've added just a little bit of shading on the edge. There we go. Pretty simple. Hi, Loretta. Been lurking watching, but had the sound muted due to being on the phone. Off the phone now so I can listen to you. Sounds good, Loretta. 25 is a pretty color. I do really like 25. It's the reason that it's so short in comparison to, like, this one. There you go, you can see. I use 25 a lot. My Spirit Animals book just shipped via UPS. Oh, awesome, Loretta. Cheryl says, I'm working on the Flamingo page and following that stream on my TV while I have this stream on my iPad. Well, perfect. That's what we call multitasking. All right, so what we're going to go ahead and do here, I want to try and do the bird head maybe with a little bit less brown on each feather. Maybe we'll use a little bit of brown on the edge to shade a little bit. For the most part, though, I think I want it to be more in the red family, okay? So we're going to go ahead and use number 15729 that we used just a bit ago. We're going to use kind of the same color scheme almost that we did for the feathers here. Unless, let's actually start with, instead of, we might keep the red around for just a tiny bit, but let's actually start with number 2, and we'll use number 49. Oh, there we go. 2, 49, 43, and number 10. I could see that could be kind of confusing. Oh, I'm sorry for the yawn. I did not drink any coffee tonight. I apologize. And let's see, for that number 2 orange, there it is. All right, Prismacolor equivalent is 122, and Arteza equivalent is number, there it is. Arteza equivalent is 001 for that one, okay? And for the light orange, which is number 43, you have 940 for Prismacolor and 76 for Arteza. And then the other ones are just the 49 and number 10 that we used before. Okay? So let's get our kind of red orange nice and sharp here. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see. Are we in close enough? Yeah, let's make sure we're in. We're nice and focused here. Okay. Now there's a lot of black on here, which actually, I will tell you one side note. So the last couple days I was looking at the Maria Troll books. I gotta be honest, although her illustrations are nice, and they almost have a similar feel to like Hannah Carlson illustrations, I do not like the black pages. Maybe it's just me, but I dislike that there's a handful of the black pages out there, because then that takes away your decision as to whether or not you wanted to maybe make a background, or I just feel like it's so overpowering. You know what I mean? My brain would explode if I tried doing that. Loretta. But yeah, I don't think that I am that big a fan of the Maria Troll books. I don't know. What does everybody think about the black pages? We're using number 2 right now. I don't have this book, but still want to participate in the stream. Well, there you go. Well, we'll be moving back to Hannah Carlson after this one. So I'm just trying to, the feathers are kind of all together, so I'm just trying to kind of individually touch on each one with this sort of reddish orange. Yeah, see, I think I'm right there with you, Donna. She's a great artist and all, but those black pages are just a real big turnoff as far as, you know, the appeal of the book. Especially since her illustrations are pretty similar to Hannah Carlson's. I feel like, okay, well, they're pretty the same, and I really don't like this about the book, so why wouldn't I just color in Hannah Carlson, you know? It all depends. Some days I prefer not dealing with a background in any book that has its own. I suppose. It's just, it's so bold, and it just, you know, I suppose, you know, having a black background can make things pop sometimes, but just at my initial glances, I was just like, yeah. I don't think I have any of her books either, not that I remember anyway. Well, I know there were a few that asked me if I had any, but yeah, I am not a fan of those black pages. Hi, Lisa! I like the black pages. The colors pop out when they are choosing the right side. I could see that. I think I couldn't justify it to myself, you know? Like when I color a page, I feel like I need to be excited about it, you know? Like if I lose my, oh boy, I'm really excited to see how this is gonna look in the end, then I tend to peter out and I don't like have the drive to actually finish it, you know what I mean? That's why a lot of times, I mean, even Johanna pages, sometimes I'll, you know, be working on something. I'm using 49, by the way. And I'll just like, this is becoming tedious and I'm less and less enjoying this. I don't think I want to color it anymore. I'm excited to color this page. And so, you know, I'll stop doing it, move on to something else. One of these days, I should really count all my work in progresses. See how many there are. I did that at one point, but I've definitely got more now. For the longest time, I had her little Arctic hair tutorial one not finished, but I had posted it on Instagram and they all inspired me to go ahead and pick it up and finish it. You like the back? Oh, yeah. Oh, you already read that. Let's see. Doing it in bright neon colors, they would really pop. Oh, I could see that. You like her books? Okay. See, and I think it's definitely a to each his own kind of thing. Now, I don't know if we're going to use this number 43 orange, but we are going to go back in with number 10 now, and we're going to fill in the rest of these white spaces. Go. I don't have her books, but I do have some other books with black backgrounds, and I did like them. Didn't know if I would or not. It was a nice change. I could see that. I could see that. It kind of mixes it up a little bit. All right, now we're going to use our brown. Okay, our number 76. We're going to kind of go along the edge here. Getting a little bit of a shine here. Let's turn that just a tad. There we go. And I am pressing a little bit harder with this brown just to get that darker brown color on top. Not super hard, you know, test it out a little bit. Definitely start lighter than you would heavier. Did you see the romantic country books? Do you like them? I have seen them. I'm trying to think. Are the romantic country books the ones where the lines are a little bit lighter? Like there's some artists that I was looking at in coloring books one time, and I know this sounds crazy. I could be misremembering it. But there was something about how they like used toothpicks, and then they dipped the toothpicks in ink or something like that, or they used a small piece of wood and they drew it that way, and the lines had a much different texture to it. I can't believe I looked away for a view and voila, you finished the head. Well, it's not done quite yet. It's almost there. All right, we're using the number 2 now. Okay, yeah, then maybe, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So yeah, I did see that. She was quick, Donna. There are toothpicks and ink. Okay, hi, Brittany. They're not drawn with pen and toothpicks and ink. Yeah, that's what it is. See, that's so unique. And no, like, I've seen them. I haven't looked at them in a while. And I don't recall disliking them. I think when I saw it, I'm still strongly in my, you know, Johanna phase, but I think I was even more then. So the idea of, like, buying another artist, I was just like, it doesn't seem right. We're gonna use a little bit of the yellow. It's easy to find your favorite illustrator and then, you know, to waver from them almost feels wrong. Okay, so there is the head. Let's zoom on out. Okay, there we go. It's coming along. For sure, for sure. Definitely, Mia. All right, let's do the beak, shall we? There's only a little bit of white space here. See, like, for me personally, although I like Rachel Reinert's things, I don't like as much that there's so much black. It's like making the decision for me, if that makes sense. But It was only like a little bit like that on the face, not as much anywhere else. I get it though, because, you know, it's like dramatic shadow. Okay, we are going to use, have you decided what to do for a background yet, Emily? Yeah, Donna, I think we talked about we're going to do that nighttime one. I think we're going to try and fit a moon in. I need to look at some samples online. I knew we weren't going to get to the background today, so I didn't worry about it. But hopefully, we'll see how far we get tonight. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to it next time, because my goal is to start a new page on Fridays. So that's why I'm kind of trucking along here, hoping to get a fair amount done. Sounds good, Annette says, so pretty, just lurking. Awesome. All right, so we're going to use number 49 here. Okay, we're going to kind of use it along the base there. A little bit there. Just leaving enough space for the yellow. And then we're just going to add a touch of the brown too. Okay, so really not much. And then we're using number 10. There we go. All right, now we're going to go back with the number 76. Just add a little bit of that dark brown. There we go. Back with 49. And there we go. That one was nice and simple. But the beak is black and white is the highlight. Oh, could be black. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, I guess if it's like a raven kind of thing, huh? See, I'm bad with coloring things the way they should be colored. I'm like, nah. I'm gonna give it a purple beak. I love Hannah Lynn stuff. Oh, I'm not familiar with Hannah Lynn. I feel like I've heard her name. That's what I'm thinking, Donna, yeah. I'll have to check out Hannah Lynn. I don't know, since we've been doing the stream pretty regularly, I've been wanting to look into a few other books, which is why I got the spirit animal ones. Okay, so now let's keep trucking along while we've got our reds and oranges and stuff out. And let's do, because like I said, I want to try and get the rest of this little stuff done so that we can jump into the background on Friday. So let's go ahead and do these extra feathers that are out here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's see. What did we use for those? Looks like we had the dark brown. We had, let's see. No, we didn't use the dark brown. That's not dark enough. We had number 73. I know we used number 25. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We kind of, you know, did a red and orange all the way throughout. Number 25, and it's looking like we used number 16, and then number 10. Well, see, now I'm curious. I'm going to have to look up Hannah Lynn. Okay, so we've got number 73, number 25, number 16, and number 10, okay? Let's zoom on back in. Let's move it up to right there. Okay, let's get these sharpened. Hi, Sarah, welcome. And I broke the tip. I think it might be time for me to get a new blade in this sharpener. I have too many of these tips that are breaking. That is another reason. If your pencil lead keeps breaking, it could be that the blade in it is getting dull. One of the things you can do, I had, oh, you got our Kickstarter book? Oh, awesome. I'd have to look for the specific blade replacements. So I don't know if you can see here. Let's get it nice and in focus. So if you're wanting to replace your blades in here, all that you have to do is take off this little screw, take out the blade, and put in the new one. That being said, you have to specifically look for, like, see, this has got the little Staedtler symbol on it. You would have to specifically look for, so make sure I'm not moving out of focus, the Staedtler blades, because most of the standard blades that you buy on Amazon are going to be straight here. They're not going to have this little dip. And adding that dip is what makes it so that you'd have to purchase their specific brand of blades for this. So I'm probably going to look into that. But yeah, if you have a thing that's breaking a lot, then yeah, you probably might want to look into replacing the braid because it's blade because it's probably dull. So I'm probably going to look into that. And like I said, open it up, check and see what kind it is so that you can buy the kind specifically that matches for it. If I can find, I'm not sure where to get the Staedtler replacement blades yet, but if I can find it, then I'm going to go ahead and order them and get those popped in. So many books. Yeah, I know, right? Hi, Amanda. Welcome. Annette says, I want to do this one too, but seriously, you have too many books already. Oh, nonsense. You can never have too many books. Jobeth says, I have a confession to make. I'm done with this picture. Worked on the background yesterday. Oh no, Jobeth. That's all right. That's all right. You know where we were going with it. I got several packs of blade replacements for Coom. I've mainly been using my Doll 133. Yeah, well, considering how many of my leads have been breaking, I'm going to guess my issue is just a dull blade. We have a knife sharpener in the kitchen. Maybe in the meantime, I'll try and sharpen it with that. But I will definitely be looking for some replacement blades. Because I don't want to, you know, buying blades is going to be cheaper than buying a whole brand new sharpener. Welcome back, Kimmy. I'm not sure. I do know that it's got the little Staedtler imprint on it, which, because I have a couple of these, because I had bought some more thinking, oh, I'll just replace it, but then I realized that the Staedtler has that little piece of plastic there, so it makes it so you can't, you know, put them all in. Okay. I am going to, this is just eating this up. This is ridiculous. I'm going to turn this down and sharpen in my electric pencil sharpener here, so bear with me. 1 second. I'm going to turn down the volume so it's not too loud, so 1 second. Okay, there. See, it's sharpened. It's not quite to a sharp point, but there's nothing wrong with this lead. I really think it's my sharpener. So after stream today, I'm going to look into getting replaced ones. So I'm going to sharpen these others real quick. So give me 1 second. Yes, it does have a triangle slot. You're right, Donna. I just don't use it as much for these because it doesn't get them quite as sharp, and I don't have as much control about how much of the pencil gets eaten up, if that makes sense. And we're back. Thanks, Abby. I guess it's out of focus right now, isn't it? I changed it to look at that thing. There we go. A little bit of light glare on it, but yeah, it's coming along. All right, so now we've got these. Yeah, I think it's just my sharpener. Blade's too dull, but we'll take care of it. All right, let's get nice and in focus here. It's a tad blurry. There we go. All right. So we are going to start with number 73. Okay. Just a little bit there. A little bit here. Okay. Then number 25. Turn this just a tad. And welcome to all of those that have come in. We have a Facebook and I have my Instagram where I keep everything updated. You can do ! Facebook and ! Instagram. I just created a bunch of new color charts. If you need any swatches done, they're all going to be in the files in the Facebook group, so feel free to check those out. And then another little tidbit is August 23rd, Friday at 7 p.m. From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm going to be part of the Disney Streamathon, and we're going to be coloring from Thomas Kincaid's Disney, this one right here. the Disney Dreams Collection Thomas Kincaid Studios coloring book. So, thanks, me and Kimmy. Such handy mods. All right, now we're going to use the 15716. All right, and we're gonna go over with the yellow, and we're gonna darken this up just a bit here. This is the number 10. Okay. Grab our brown again. Go back over with the 25. I know, you ladies are quick. Okay. And we're going to use a number 16. Oh, all right, there's those two feathers. Zoom on out. Yeah, those are nice. All right, then we've got 1, 2, 3 more feathers, so let's do this one right down here. Okay. Move that out of the way. There we go. Make sure we're nice and in focus. Okay. We're using number 73. I'm gonna add a little bit of that right here because it's next to this branch where it would technically be a tad shadowed. So we're gonna add it on the other side as well. Just like so. Okay. Bot Wars, there you go. Then we're going to use number 25. Just like so. And I moved the camera. Bumped it with my elbow. My bad. We're nice and close. There we go. Yeah, it's tricky when you're moving your arm around a tripod. Done. I sent the link to Messenger for the plates. Oh, perfect. You found it. Awesome. Thanks, Donna. You're so handy. Thank you so much. All right, now we're using number 16. Yeah, that'll make it real easy. It's like I said, I hate to just buy a new sharpener once it gets dull. I mean, because you're gonna dull blades pretty quickly, especially if you're coloring pretty regularly. It seems a bit wasteful to just chuck it once it's done, you know, versus just replace the blade. Okay, now we're going to use number 10. There we go. All right. And there is that feather. I guess this one seems a little bit lighter, but you know what? We're just going to add a little bit of yellow to balance that out. There we go. Right there. There we go. All right, now let's move down to these ones here. And then we'll be done with the feathers. No, that's super handy, Donna. Thank you. Okay. Now we're going to use the brown again. The number 73. Hi, Rochelle. Welcome. We're just wrapping up our feathers here, and then we're going to work on our cacti and our little poppies. And yeah, we're trying to finish it up so that we can work on the, or at least get pretty close to working on the background on Wednesday, so that we may be ready for a new picture on Friday. I gotta drink water real quick. One sec. I said the 4-pack, but they have bigger ones too. Okay, cool. All right, now we're going to use number 25. You deal with feathers daily? Well, you are an expert in feathers. Now you just got to teach your bird like coloring phrases. Like, let's see. I don't know. I can't think of any right now. But like, you know, where are my pencils? Or get the sharpener? Or, you know, that'd be funny. Hi, Rochelle. There we go. Let's turn that a little bit easier to handle here. Welcome, welcome. Tab there. There we go. Then we're going to use our number 16. Let's see if I can do this. That shadow doesn't help. There we go. Trying to eliminate some of this shadow a little bit, but it's not too bad. My bird loves the bright colors of my pencils. He likes to chew on them. Happened once. Oh yeah. Do you let him out of the cage to let him kind of free fly around the room, Donna? Hi, Jim. Good to see you. Well, see you. Hear you. Read you? Good to read you? That'd be it, I suppose. Since I'm technically not seeing you, I'm reading you. I'm seeing your name. There you go. That'll be my entry welcome now. It'll just be like, welcome, good to read you. Perfect. Sounds good, Tyler. All right, and then number 10. There you go. Let's go back over with our brown a little bit. He pretty much stays out most days, all day. He stays on the cage tops. Oh, interesting. So is he like, well, I guess, is he potty trained then? Does he know to like go back in his cage to use the bathroom? If so, that is awesome. And you're never concerned about him like flying out the door or flying out a window or anything? I started exploring the kitchen so I wouldn't let him out for days, and he stopped. Oh, gotcha. Donna, my bird's spoiled. She too will be 16, 17 years old at the end of the month. Oh, wow. 16. Number 16 here. we go. All right. That is the feathers. We are just moving along tonight. Here we go. That's the feathers, okay. Now let's jump on in and get the rest of these cacti done too. I keep the windows closed, and if I know someone's coming, I keep them in the cage. Okay, there you go. All right. So now we're gonna set aside these. And let's grab our number 5, number 57, number 56, number 10. I know we used our pink as well, so number 25. She's egg-bound right now, so she's pretty much quiet. Oh, is she gonna have a chick? Aw. I don't know, I guess all birds are called chicks, right? I mean, parrot birds would be called chicks too. I put paper on the floor around his cage. He paper poops, especially first thing in the morning. Oh, that's so cool, Donna. Yeah, what kind of bird is it, Rochelle? Let's see, what else did we use? I think we might have used this one too, number 73. Okay, so we have number 5, number 57, number 56, number 25, number 10, and number 73, okay? So what we're gonna do, let's see, how do I wanna go about this? I know I started dark from the inside out. Yeah, let's do that. I don't wanna rush this too much and have it come out, you know, poo-poo. And yes, I did just say poo-poo. I'm small children. It's a word that's spoken a lot in this household. All right, so we're gonna start with number 5. Donna, I put old t-shirts over the chair and paper the chair so he can come out to the kitchen too. Oh, that's cute. This right along the edge, because like I said, that's kind of where the shadow will fall. Jacob will fly either to my shoulder or to the counter only when I'm in the kitchen. He likes to bathe in the sink. Aww. That's cute. Is he trained well enough that, you know, if heaven forbid he were to actually get outside, do you think he would like come when you call? I've had birds before, and I've always enjoyed having them, but I think I'd have to have one for a while before I trusted it out of the cage. Not to mention, I have cats. Probably if I let it out of the cage, the cats would probably eat it. I don't know what our next pet is going to be. Our older cat has some health issues right now, so I don't have a strong desire to get another pet, although they're having the Clear the Shelters event around here, which is essentially you have to still be, you know, you still have to put in an application and be approved and all of that and everything, but otherwise there are 0 adoption fees. We're actually going to do these other this other cacti along with it. We're going to, since we're using the green, we're going to do them at the same time. But yeah, it's a Clear the Shelters event, so there's no adoption fees. Like I said, you still have to apply so that you can be approved. But there's 0 adoption fees, and there's like loads of cats and dogs and everything. There's a slim chance he'd come to me. Gotcha. Too many hawks around here too. He'd probably be scared to pieces. Oh, poor little guy. But, you know, I saw the Dodo post about the Clear the Shelter thing, like the Dodo, the Instagram account, and I'm wondering if the Clear the Shelter event is like, look at that, I had a little piece of pencil. You can always tell when you got like a little piece of pencil behind it because it creates a little bump on your page. So I'm wondering if the Clear the Shelter event is like everywhere, you know, like it's a countrywide thing. She's a Brazilian sun conure. My hubby and I used to breed them, and also English parakeets. Aw, that's cool. So when do you think the egg will hatch? That's gotta be exciting too. There was that picture that was trending on Twitter of that mama parrot and her parrot chick bird. You know, it didn't have all of its little parrot chick. It didn't have all of its feathers. It was pretty cute. Any good food going? Not here. Kiddos had chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese for dinner tonight. One of those nights, you know? One time when I had my parakeets, I forgot to close the cage door. My birds and cats were all sleeping together. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I bet you had a little mini heart attack. You know, at first was just like, and then saw they were all being sweet with each other. Oh, that's cute. Ice cream time. There you go. All right, now we're going to go ahead and use... Oh, most definitely. Now I'm going to use number 57. We're going to kind of go over the green a bit. Just real light little circles. That is truly a rarity. Oh, most definitely, Donna. There'll be no baby birds. You need a male for that. Oh, okay, okay. So then here's my question. How long do you let her sit on the egg then until you remove it? Nice, Donna. I like a good breakfast burrito too. Mine's just simple. I just do egg, cheese, salsa. But it's so tasty and it's great just because the protein, it's just like, okay, now I've got the energy to do what I need to do. Otherwise, I'll probably just default to a bowl of cereal sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I like to, you know, cook and bake, but there are some days where I'm just like, that's not something I feel like doing. Until she lays them. How often does she lay her eggs, Rochelle? I mean, I know chickens, you know, lay them daily, but obviously she's not a chicken. But I don't know much about the conures, about how long they lay eggs. Or is it just like a certain time of the year kind of thing? Oh, made brownies earlier. Oh. So that means you're sending some of them here, right, Kimmy? No, I'm kidding. Aw, bird cuddles. That would be so sweet. I'd love to get a bird, I think. Just, my husband doesn't like all the chirping and noise that they make. Cats are nice too, though. I like how independent they are. Last time I had a bird, it was just a parakeet, and I was like 18, 19 at the time? I can't remember. I moved from where I was at and had to give it to a friend. But it was so funny because I remember I'd keep it on the windowsill in the living room. It was a pretty big windowsill, and so its cage would sit there so they could, you know, look out the window. But it was hilarious because every day around the same time, I had this squirrel that would come to the windowsill. I have video of it somewhere. And it would just run back and forth and like look at the birds and stuff. It was almost like it was taunting it because then he'd like lay down and stretch himself out. It was hilarious. She's been laying every few days right now, but being egg bound, they really stopped. Ah, okay, okay. So how long does that last for? Like just indefinitely every day, or is it just like a summer springtime thing? Okay. Wish I could. They're so good. I'm in a baking kind of mood. I have been too, but I've been trying so hard to lay off the sugar. My husband actually requested cookies the other day, but I told him I was just like, I can't. If they're in the house, I will eat them, and I need to lay off the sugar. And it just, they're a pretty massive temptation for me. That and his favorite cookies are these pinwheel cookies, and they're really, really good. And I can seriously eat like 10 of them and just be like, oh yeah, that's my dinner. I have zero self-control when they're around. What about a house? Oh, sleeveless. Jacob is a mini Tyrannosaurus Rex. No cuddles with him. We bought a house a long time ago. People that own it had birds. They pooped all over. Oh no! I used to bake all the time, Kimmy. Then cakes. Now I don't. There you go, Tyler. Cake. I know, I was thinking the other day that I wanted some cake. There's this little cake that I make. It's called a wacky cake, and it rises with baking soda and vinegar. There's no eggs in it. But you can also serve it as just a snack cake with like no frosting. So what I like to do is I will make it, but then I'll put like chocolate chips in it. So that it's not a brownie, but it's just like a snack cake, like something you'd serve if you were having coffee or something like that. And in fact, I've even seen some alterations of the recipe where you actually put coffee in it. But it's super good. And then you don't feel as bad about eating it just because there's no frosting on top. If you do put frosting on top, though, I usually put like a cream cheese frosting. She sleeps with Johanna only for a couple hours and I put her back. I don't know, Emily, I'll have to give her a couple months, and if it isn't better, time for the bed. Oh, gotcha. So how long, well, let's see. You said she was 16 or 17, so is this a new development? Sorry, I'm just really curious. Like, this sounds fascinating to me. I'd love to be able to see it all. Let's see. I'm back to using number 57. She even likes you to say now, I lay me down to sleep. Oh, that's so cute, Rochelle. Aw, see, now you're making me want to go get a bird. Alright, when I'm done with stream, I'll go tell my husband, say, okay, we're not getting a cat, but we're getting a bird. Or I just go out while he's at work tomorrow, and then when he comes home, you know, I'll just be like, surprise, we have a bird now. Can you imagine? A smidgen of instant coffee granules and cake batter makes a richer chocolate flavor. Oh, I didn't know that. Ah, got you, Rochelle. Dogs are better. Well, I'd love to do a dog too, and the kids would absolutely love a dog, but we just don't have the space for a dog right now, and I think that it wouldn't be very fair to the dogs. So we promised the kids that when, you know, we get a new place, you know, we'll have more space and everything, and that we can get a dog then. I would love to get a golden retriever, but I want a red one. I think those are so pretty. Only thing is, though, you generally have to get those from breeders, and man alive, are they expensive. Okay, now we're going to use number 10. How about fish? So we actually had some fish, Donna, a little while back. I got a nice, like, 10-gallon tank, and, you know, we invested in a bunch of cool fish and got the stuff for it. And then, no idea what happened, but all of the fish got ick. Now, you can imagine how that ended up going, and our youngest was just, well, both of them were just so distraught that, you know, all of a sudden the fish all got sick, and it didn't end well. So we're like, okay, no more fish. You know, we ended up getting rid of the tank and everything, but they were supposed to be hardy fish. No idea. I mean, I guess I was reading up on it. Oh, we're using 73, by the way. And apparently all fish have the potential to have ick, but then something like stress or something can trigger it. And then it's just so contagious. It just spreads to the entire tank, and they all go downhill so fast. Anyway, they were just so distraught by it, and it wasn't too long. We'd gotten fish as kind of a, you know, as a perk up, because we had to, one of our cats we had to put down. And so then we got these fish, and then all of a sudden that all happened to them, you know, right after this. And we're like, well, that sort of defeated the purpose of cheering them up. So yeah, we decided no more fish. Let's see. Emily, she's a yellow, tangerine, green, and cobalt blue. Oh, that's so pretty. Parakeets are wonderful little birds. I like them a lot. I have one tame one, and he won't bite. Parrots bite. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yes, their lifespan isn't that long, yeah. She's really protective, though. Don't mess with Mimi. Well, and with our oldest cat right now, she's been having some health issues, and we're not entirely sure kind of what's going on with her. And so we feel like introducing any more pets right now, I think, would probably stress her out more and maybe make her medical issues worse. So we're just like, all right, we're just gonna hold off, and maybe, you know, we can reevaluate more pets in another year. But I'm definitely the kind of person that I'm just like, more pets, more pets, more pets, more pets. At one point when my husband and I were dating, I had a cat, a rabbit, a pet rat, and a guinea pig. Yes, I had a pet rat. But to be fair, the rat was a rescue situation. Somebody was trying to get rid of it, and they're just like, you know, it was a full-on pet. It wasn't just, you know, like a pest. And it was either, you know, find a home for it, or, and I was just like, oh, okay, I'll take the rat. So I, you know, found a home. Well, I kept it. So we had the rat for a while. But you can even teach a parakeet to fetch like a dog. You can train them to do anything, really. Just so messy. Oh, how funny. Yeah, I forgot about the cats. Yep. Well, and like I said, they were just so disappointed about the fish afterwards. I was just like, I felt awful, because here I am getting them all excited about these new pets, and then, you know, all of a sudden, then they're gone again. I was just like, I feel like I can't do that to them again, you know? Or at least I need to give them some time to heal from all of this before we start introducing another one, as much as I would like to. But yeah. Okay, I think what we need, because I'm trying to figure out how I got this one so dark, and I think we need to add a tad more green. My Squeakers likes to play tug of war with a little box. So cute. Oh, the bird's name is Squeakers. That's cute. All right, we're gonna add a tad more green here. Yeah, that's a bit better. Zoom out. That's pretty good. All right, now we'll do this top one here. Although I will say there were some elderly Shih Tzus at the local Humane Society here, and oh man, they were cute. Like 10 or 11 years old, you know, just wants to snuggle, but they don't apparently do well with cats. And I'm just like, oh, well. Okay, but they were super cute. One of them was missing an eye. It's like, oh, because their initial intake picture, they must have come from not a great, I mean, most of the time they don't come from great situations, but they must have not come from a great one, because the fur was just a mess. And anyway, they posted an updated picture today, and he was all cleaned up, had a little new haircut, and I was like, oh, little puppy. Thanks, Abby. My budgies are Sky, Robbie, Danny, or Danny Boy, Sunny Bird, Shiloh, Baby, and Kiwi. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I'm sure. All in one aviary. How big is it, Donna? Or I guess a better question is, how loud is it? I love their trilling, otherwise it would be too lonely around here. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. See, I like the noise. I do. I enjoy it. Like, because I had two parakeets, and I love the little chirping. I briefly thought about hamsters, but I think I'd be too nervous about the hamsters biting one of the kids. Not to mention, I really do not enjoy cleaning a hamster cage. I mean, nobody really enjoys cleaning it, but like, I don't know. It is an unpleasant task. But I suppose it's a good thing now, as, you know, a parent and everything. I take much more time to think through the acquisition of pets. I'm just like, well, rather than, yeah, that sounds great, let's go do it. Like, oh wait, reality, my bad. Alright, here we go. Where's those other green ones? I'm not going to do the gel pen yet because I'm probably going to smear it. So we'll come back to that. Alright, let's pop on down and do these other two cacti down here. Well, ladies, I've got to try and get some sleep. Big day tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to Dick Flicks. Oh, awesome, Rochelle. I'm totally jealous. Well, have fun and get some sleep. Lisa says, cat playing with the hamster could be a problem. Yes, most definitely. Well, the reason I was thinking about it is I got this little happy hamster ball, and it's this little electric hamster that rolls around on wheels and stuff, and it's a little hamster ball. Of course, our youngest actually thought it was a real hamster at first till we explained it had batteries. But it was interesting. Our cat was kind of like freaked out by it, but then I think he realized that, like, there's something off about that, and he lost interest. Because truth be told, we thought it would be fun for him, you know, he'd get to chase it around, but yeah, we're just like, But then I was thinking, oh, it'd be fun, but then, yeah. You have sugar gliders. Oh, okay. You have 6 of them. Oh, thanks, Donna. I realized popping my knuckles on stream. I apologize for that. Okay. Go ahead and dive on into these. Should not. Somebody already told me once, you do not dive into cactuses. I don't know what I'm thinking. There we go. Let's make it so they're both in frame here. Nice and in focus. There we go. Okay. There is this woman on Instagram. She has an Instagram account called Juniper Fox. And she has loads of different pets. She's kind of like, she's a rescue, but she has pet foxes as well. So whenever I'm craving, wanting to get a new pet, I always go to her Instagram. Because she's got pet foxes, she's had some sugar gliders, she's got snakes, she had some possums for a while. We're using number 5, by the way. Right now, she's trying to find a home for like this half dog, half wolf. She just rescued another young fox, like it's an all-white fox. It's so cute. So yeah, whenever I'm like, oh, animals, I go there. Also, there's another one, it's called like Maya the Polar Bear, and it's a little I think it's Alaska Malamute. No, not Alaska Malamute. It's this big white poofy dog, and it's super cute, named Maya. So I'm just like, all right, instead of getting pets, I'm just going to go to these Instagram accounts who have really cute pets. Yes, 4 too many. Well, I need to find them homes. There you go. That'd be a prickly situation diving into cactuses. Most definitely, Loretta. So obviously there's going to be a tad more green on this, but you know, it's kind of where the shadowing would be on the cacti. Here. And again, we are using number 5 right now. Take one of her gliders. There you go. We'll just, you know, pop it in the P.O. box, yeah? Is that how it works? I remember I was so shocked one time. My mother was ordering chickens, and I didn't know that they did this. Are we buffering a little bit? We got a little buffy? Let's see. Are we having some drop frames? Let me check. A few seconds ago, yep, we had just a couple drop frames. I think it'll even out, though. Yeah, there we go. I think it's a tad better. But anyway, when you order chickens, so they ship the eggs, and by the time the chicks arrive, they've hatched because they eat, like, their first meal is what's left inside the egg. But I remember just being, like, shocked, like, what do you mean you just, you know, got chickens in the mail? Like, that's a thing? I had no idea that you would ship live chickens like that. It was, you know, post office. It's like, okay, that's a thing. I mean, of course, there's, you know, a thing on outside that says, hey, this is live animals, so it's not like they're just chucking it around with all the other Amazon packages, but still, I was just like, I had no idea you could just, you know, ship, she has babies? Good here. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea you could just ship, chickens. Okay. Now we're using number 57. Yeah, they just ship them. Because they start with the eggs, like they can calculate like from when they were hatched to when they're going to go, and they just ship the eggs. So then by the time that they arrive, they'll have hatched already because, like I said, their first meal is from that egg. So they just, there's holes in the boxes and everything. So you just go on the website, pick the chickens that you want, and off they go. I was just like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that was a thing. Mail order chickens. Kelly says they're so cute. That's good, Abby. We were just talking about how you can ship chickens. You can order them online, and then you ship chickens directly to your house. Just tell them how surprised I was you could do that. I had 2 gliders for a long time. I even raised 2 sets of Joeys from them and everything. Their names were Creature and Alice. Oh, that's cute, Beth Ann. And wait a minute. Beth Ann, did I miss saying hi to you? Or was this your first time in chat? Well, either way, hi, Beth Ann! All right, and now we're going to use number 56. Cheryl says, I'm going to say goodnight, all. Have a great night. See you Wednesday. There you go. Sounds good, Cheryl. See you then. I'm afraid of chicken. They'll chase you pecking all the way. There you go. And that's saying something, considering how much you like birds. Kind of going over all of that a bit. Okay, now we're going to use the yellow. We'll go back over it. Okay. We had 2 turkeys, Christmas and Thanksgiving. I have mom and dad 4 Jews. I get them every few months. Okay, cool. So do you regularly, do you breed them, or was it just coincidence that you happened to end up with the babies? All right, now we're gonna add a brown. A chicken is for eating, not petting. I think that the gliders, the babies are also called Joeys, Kelly. I think. Enough birds, y'all. I've always said that if we ever get in a position where we can have some property with, big open spaces, I'd love to get a horse. I think it'd be awesome to have a horse. I love, 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 love riding. I don't do it a ton, but there's a place out here my husband took me for my birthday a couple years ago where we went horseback riding, and oh man, it was so much fun. And I've always liked horses, but yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun. That being said, taking care of horses is also a lot of hard, trimming of the hooves and all of that. So I definitely would want to, have the space and everything to take care of them properly. There we go. And we're using 73, by the way. Now, when we got them, they were a pair and always busy. That's hilarious, Abby. All right, we're using number 25 here. Just adding in some of that pink. And I know there's some spots where it's not totally blended, but we're going to go back over with the greens real quick. And we'll kind of even everything out. Go. All right, now we're going to use the number 5 again. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to use number 57 because I think we have plenty of that green. Now we just need to even things out, and that's with these other greens here. So again, it's number 57. There we go. That's what we want. As funny as it may sound, I've always thought it'd be really fun to own like a teacup pig. They're so smart. Like pigs are as smart as dogs. I think that could be fun. Now we're using number 56. Now these ones are coming out a little bit darker than I intended, so we're gonna take care of that here. Just give me a second. Just touching over with this yellow. I mean, they are gonna be darker just because of where they're at, because we're filling in, you know, more shadow on this. I'm gonna grab our white. We're gonna lighten them up a tad, and I am pressing harder here. Okay. Just a tad. And it's kind of burnishing it at the same time. And you don't necessarily have to do this if yours doesn't end up as dark as mine. It was a little bit darker than I would have liked. Let's take a look and see how much of a difference it is with the other ones. Yeah, see, these are much yellower than the top ones. I don't think we can pull out that yellow, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back over these ones and try and yellow them up just a bit so that it's more even. I think I got a little heavy-handed with the bottom one, so I'm using number 57 right now. So I'm going back over this one just so that it's not so different. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to do this yours. When mine came out, I just realized it was a tad more yellow than I anticipated, so. And now I'm using 56, and I'd like them to be fairly uniform. So that's why we're going over it again. And that gel pen on top of this one is plenty dry, so it's not even affecting it that much. See how much darker that is now? Yeah, that looks much better. It looks a little bit different here because the light's a little bit different, but yeah, trust me, it looks fine. All right, we're gonna darken up these top ones just a tad. So we're gonna grab, I hate when that happens. Yeah, I just realized I just was just uneven. I'm just like, oh, well, that's like it's two different cacti now. All right, so we're gonna use number 57, and I'm just gonna darken it up a bit. I did these top two matching it pretty good, but I think it just got too heavy because there was so much shadow down there because they weren't completely exposed like these ones up here are. But that's okay. It's workable. That's one of the things too, like I've been asked before if I plan this out, and I don't really plan it out before I do it because I almost kind of like to make mistakes when y'all are watching just because coloring isn't perfect and there are mistakes, and you know, that way everybody knows that, you know, it's not, I'm not just like swooping through here and like bing bang bong, it's done. No, mistakes happen, and watching me make mistakes, then you get to see them. Good night, Lisa, have a great night. Then you get to see how I fix them, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe that's how we could do that, you know? Like we make the mistake, but then we have the solution too. It's not just everything sunshine and roses all the time, you know? Go. And then we're going to use the yellow here. There we go. All right, much better. There, see? Yeah. That's a little bit bolder too. Okay. All right, let's zoom out a bit. So I'm actually debating about calling it a little bit of an early night, only because I am not 100%. If I'm perfectly honest, I threw my neck out again today, and so it's a little bit more difficult for me to color at the angles. We got majority of this done, so what we can do is when we start up on Wednesday, we can color real quickly these poppies, and then that will leave the rest of all of the background for the rest of Wednesday's stream. Nope, sometimes it's a bird and cactus. There you go. But anyway, we got a ton of stuff done today. So, I mean, we finished the bird's head, we got the cactus done, we got the feathers done, we got the last flower done. So I feel like we've done plenty today. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it here because I need to rest a little bit. And then Wednesday we can start up, we can finish up these little flowers, and then we can do the background. So my plan is to do a kind of nighttime background with a little bit of a moon. I'm thinking maybe we can put the moon here, kind of have it glowy. I don't know. I need to plan it. I am going to, you know, look at some pictures beforehand on that one. Oh, thanks, Donna. You think it's a boy bird? There you go. So yeah, we're going to go ahead. Let's see how long we've been live. It's closing in on 2 hours. It's definitely a little bit of a shorter stream. But yeah, I think I'd be better you know, to rest up, and then we'll be good to go for Wednesday. And yeah, we'll be able to finish up, and then we can start a new page on Friday. Okay, so let's see. Anything else? Reminder again. August 23rd, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Disney, Thomas Kincaid. I know, right? I think it's going to look great, Donna. Oh, sounds good, SpongeBob. Sorry, we're heading out a little bit early tonight. I threw my neck out this morning, so it's a little bit hard to kind of lean over the desk to color a little bit. But we're going to wrap this up, and then when we start on Wednesday, SpongeBob, we're going to... It's a girl. It's Rachel Raven. There you go. Yeah, we're going to do kind of a nighttime background here. So where there's plants, I think it's going to look really cool, but definitely like in the dark blues. Maybe the moon will be a little yellow, so we'll see. I think it'll look really neat. I think that was it. Yeah, oh, here you can see, I know I posted in the group, but there's that little thing I did last night. There we go, move that away. Yeah, that was that little section. I just wanted to color one little section. I did those with Artesis. So anyway, okay, well, everyone have a great night, and we will pick this back up on Wednesday and hopefully finish it up, and we will be ready. Girl birds aren't that pretty. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, thanks, SpongeBob. Oh, thank you, Abby. Oh, fabulous. Hello. Have a good night. Feel better? Well, thank you. All right. So, yeah, I will see you all on Wednesday, and we'll finish her up. All right. So, everyone, have a great night. Thank you so, so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And, yeah, I will see you all Wednesday. Good night.